everyone, Christina Whiteley here, Realtor with Fabulous Homes Colorado, powered by Keller Williams Partners.
And I'm Melanie, the Team Director for Fabulous Homes Colorado.
And this is Fabulous Neighbors of Colorado, where we feature local businesses and entrepreneurs in the area.
Today we have Josh Avila, who works with Energy Advantage Roof and Solar, and as many of you locals have already experienced or have already endured this year, is possible hailstorms. Whether you've been hit once or you've been hit twice, we've seen several hailstorms in the local area, and so we brought Josh on to kind of describe what it's like filing a claim and how to do the re-roof process, whether you have to re-roof your home, do gutters. I know that his company offers many things that can assist many of you. Hey Josh.
Hey.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
So the biggest thing people don't know what to do is when it hails, they just don't know what the next step is. So basically the first step to do is to have a licensed roofer such as myself go up there and do a free inspection and see what's going on up there. A lot of people just automatically call in a claim right away.
Okay.
And which is, the good thing to do, but what I recommend is have someone like me check it out first, because if it's not a big enough hailstorm, you may not even need to file a claim. So that's what I recommend. And say I do get up there and the roof is damaged to the point where there's, more than 6 hail hits in a 10 by 10 square, then I would advise, the next step is to call your insurance company and have an adjuster get sent out. Then the adjuster comes out and will basically estimate the roof. They'll make the estimate for you. So what a lot of roofers do, such as myself, is we work off of insurance proceeds, because rather than give an estimate that's more than what your insurance is going to pay, we just do it for what the insurance does the work for. And if there's any discrepancies in the price, we handle the negotiating on the back end with them for you, instead of you having to say, hey, you didn't pay me enough money.
That's really cool.
So on and so forth.
Yeah, so do you meet the insurance adjuster out there, or is that something your customers can ask you to do?
Yeah, that's actually what I recommend
Okay.
all the time is, if I have a client that filed the claim on the spot right then and there, their adjuster's probably going to come out within like 4 to 7 business days after that. And I always do show up to the adjuster meeting as well, because the way I say it is these guys are super busy. These adjusters, they're getting on like 10 to 15 roofs a day sometimes, and they're not bad people, they're just really busy and they can overlook some things. So
Sure.
a lot of people are like, oh, I just trust my insurance. Like, it's good to trust your insurance, they're doing right by you, but these adjusters are so busy that they could forget the left side of the gutters, or the downspout on the right side, or maybe just pay for the shingles but not the pipe jacks and the box vents and stuff like that. So when I go to the adjuster meetings, I don't tell them how to do their job, but I just point out what I believe is hail damage and have them document it. So that way we can maximize the claim and make sure you get what's rightfully owed to you on the very first time they go out, rather than having to do that, after the adjuster went out.
Right. No, that's really cool. 2 eyes are definitely better than one, especially when, your neighbor could have been obliterated with hail and you, at the end of the block, didn't even get hit with hail. It's so crazy, the weather out here, and no warning. So I think that's great.
Yeah, that does happen quite often. I've seen a house right next to each other. One has to file a claim, the other one that's where the storm cut off. So it's always good to get a second opinion before you just go and tell your insurance company, hey, and file a claim like that. It's always good to have someone like me check it out first.
Sure.
For free.
So how does Energy Advantage build their roofs? Now, I haven't experienced a hailstorm myself because I'm not a homeowner yet. However, those that are existing homeowners, I know they have very many questions what items are actually put onto a roof, and so I see that the benefit of having an adjuster come out, meet with the roofer, which is very important during the adjuster meeting. But my question is, how should the owners prepare themselves when the adjusters come in?
Oh, that's a good question.
So the main rule of thumb here is the insurance is here to pay out what you currently have now. So they're not going to you know, if you have a shingle roof, they're not going to pay more money for you to get a metal roof, for instance.
Right.
So you need to know exactly what you have up there, how old it is. Exactly, you know, if you know the manufacturer and the brand, that helps a lot too. But another thing is what goes underneath the shingles. A lot of people think roof's a roof, it's all done the same way, but it really depends on the different layers that go underneath the roof. For instance, the underlayment, the ice and water shield, starter course, the shingles, stuff like that. So what I have the adjuster do when I go to adjuster meetings is lift a corner of the shingles to make sure he knows exactly what's under there. So that way he pays for that up front rather than us having to wait during tear off and send pictures and kind of extend the process a little more than it needs to be. So.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Cool. So when a client comes in to want to get their roof inspected, what's the route they're going to go to get in contact with you?
So you can easily find us online, Energy Advantage Roof and Solar. We have a Facebook page, an Instagram account as well, Energy Advantage Roof and Solar. You know, online you can find the number. You can even Google us and find the main office number. You'll probably find the Denver number, the 303-917-5765 number on there because the company did start in Denver. However, since the beginning of the year, we've actually created a satellite office here in Colorado Springs, and that number was to get in touch with the Colorado Springs area, 719-888-9964, and that routes directly to my cell phone, so I can answer any calls any time of day, honestly. If you need a free inspection or an estimate on windows or gutters, siding, painting, and of course solar energy as well, solar panels.
Yeah. Very cool. And what days do you go out and do inspections? Is it 6 days a week, 5 days a week?
Yeah, it's really 6 days a week.
That's awesome.
The only days I really kind of take off are Sundays, but even then I've had adjuster meetings on Sundays as well. So
Gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, anytime Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whenever you're available, I can show up for that free inspection and write up an estimate on the spot actually.
Wow. Very nice. Well, thank you so much, Josh, for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you. And if you have any questions, please let us know. We'll get you in touch with Josh. If you want to be featured on our show, please comment below. You can call and text me if you'd like to as well. And please remember who to call for all of your fabulous real estate needs.
Thank you. Have a fabulous day.